everybody. Thank you for joining me today in this tutorial. I will be teaching you guys how to use VMware Workstation, load virtual machines, and do a lot of cool things. Okay, let me just make sure that my screen is all good to go. Let's have to make sure that my screen is good to go, and we will get started. Okay, let me see, what do I have here? What do I have here? Let me see. Alrighty. PFSense, Security Onion. I am sure none of these work anymore. You know what? Let me just try to start Kali and see. Let's try starting Kali, see how it is. Oh, you know what? Looks like it's still working. Interesting. Well, I assume if you're watching this video, I assume you're brand new to these technologies. So I will try my best to slowly explain to you how you boot a virtual machine like Kali Linux. So in case you don't know, Kali is an open source software system that people use, for hacking. Like, that's hackers' #1 go-to device. So if you're planning on getting into cybersecurity, I suggest you learn about Kali, because it's an awesome tool that hackers use to attack machines. Whether you want to be a security analyst, whether you want to be a hacker, an ethical hacker, this right here is your #1 best friend. So pay close attention, okay? See, this have not been connected. Let's try to connect. We'll just choose that and get started. So this is the home page of Kali. Once you freshly install it, this is how Kali looks like right out of the box. So this is the menu, and you have all the applications that you use for hacking here. It's a ton of them, man. It's a ton of them. So this is for information gathering. That's if you guys want to do reconnaissance, you go with all these babies over here. You will hear everybody tell you about Nmap. It's crazy now. It's crazy. We will be going through every single one of these in future videos, so you guys can really learn the ins and outs of Kali Linux. So this is the terminal of Kali right here. So every time you freshly install an application in Linux, you always make sure that all the packages are updated. So it's always sudo apt-get update, and then put your password, and then it will be updated. This is how you update it, and yeah, let it run. And for the time being, you can be drinking your coffee, tea, or water if you like me. I actually usually drink a lot of tea. It's just that today I'm just in the mood to start with water. Okay, and then let's see if there is anything to upgrade among these packages. Sudo upgrade, and then hit enter, and say yes, and then let every single upgrade take place. So these are other virtual machines that are installed, but I don't know if they're still up to date and working. I have no idea if I was done setting them up, but I'll be deleting every single one of these and freshly installing them with you together, just so you can learn. In case you are working on your own, home lab, installing virtual machines and learning cyber or whatever else you're learning, this will help you a lot. So this one is supposed to be a Windows 10 operating system that I have installed virtually. I will be deleting all these, like I said before, and we will be installing them together. And let's window man. Windows always takes a long time. Okay, what username did I put for this machine? Do I remember? Oh shoot. I think this is oh, looks like it's the right password. Huh. Surprise, surprise. I'm usually not good at remembering passwords, man, in all honesty, because I don't write them down. One piece of advice: always write your passwords down. You have to really be good at documenting things, because one day you will regret it if you don't. Only God knows how many times I have deleted machines and reinstalled them freshly simply because I did not remember the password I used for them. Oh, nice. Look at that. This is Windows 10, a virtual machine. So, in case you're not really tech savvy, a virtual machine is just like a computer inside your actual computer. See, as you can see, this is a complete Windows 10 computer right here, except it's installed virtually, and you can do anything you want. It works just like a real physical PC. So cool. Look at this. You can go to Microsoft Store and install apps, use Word and Excel, OneNote, just like you would do in a physical PC. Oh, you know what? While Microsoft Store is loading, let's run quickly to Kali and see if Kali is done. Yep, Kali is done upgrading all the packages. So Control L to clear the screen. And if you if you're really trying to learn cybersecurity or Linux, you want to really get used to the terminal. The terminal is everybody's best friend. Whether you're a white hat white hat hacker, like an ethical hacker, or you're a systems administrator, or whatever the thing is that you're doing, you really want to get used to the terminal, the Linux terminal. It's very, 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 very critical. It's very critical. So a few commands is if you want to know what you actually have in your user's home directory, you just type ls. That stands for list. So and you see you have a desktop here, you have documents, download, music, pictures, public, folder, and templates, videos, you name it. What else? We're gonna be diving deep into all these commands, these Linux commands. So don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. We will be learning all of them together, one step at a time. So if you want to exit the terminal, you can simply just click the X or type exit. And as time goes by, I'll teach you how to do the same exact thing with your keyboard shortcuts. Let me see. Available. Yeah. So connect to this. Oh, you know what? I think the network adapters that I have created in this VMware workstation are the reason why this one hasn't been able to work. Oh, let me see. What we're gonna do is let's just quickly edit. We're gonna edit this and see which one. So in case you don't know, a network adapter is just like your home router. You have a home like your switch, and pretty much works the same exact way, except this one is just virtual in a virtual machine. So uh, settings and see. So network adapter one. So not network address translation allows your Kali virtual machine to just use to just use private IP addresses and just work right out of the box. And I don't know why. You know what? I think this is the problem right here. Because I customized them. I actually going. You know what? Let's just go with not just for the purpose of this tutorial. Just so you can see how it works. Okay, now it's gonna try to reconnect again and see, and now it's connected. It's that simple. So that one network adapter is the reason why Kali wasn't able to connect to the internet and get an IP address because of the configuration. I don't remember what I was doing the last time that I created all that. But you know what? Let's just see what IP address it got. You can either type just IP ADDR and see. Let me see. This yes. This is the IP address it got. Uh, Now 192.168.211.136. And if you want to know how it got this from Ethernet 1, it's very easy. Remember the network, the .211 network, right? Okay, we're gonna go back and I'll show you the reason why. So we're gonna go back and over here, and we're gonna edit virtual network adapters. Yes, we're gonna load it, and you will see .211. See, VMnet 8. This is the network adapter that used its DHCP and just gave it an IP address. Yep. So if we want Kali to get an IP address in this range, you see this range, that 18. If we want Kali to get an IP address from that 18, it's very simple. What we do is we go back to Kali again. That was VMnet 1. Yes, that was VMnet 1. So we go back to Kali again and we just right click it and go to settings and go to network adapters and VMnet. Okay, we're gonna select, yes, we're gonna select NAT and come here, VMnet 1. VMnet 1 is where the .18 was. So we're gonna do that. Give it a second for Kali to go get another IP address. You see, it refreshed again, and we're gonna go ahead and type the same command, IP address, and see. Now it's .18, 192.168.18.129. See how awesome it is? This is really cool. I'm loving it. This is why I decided to get into IT, man. Like, you do a lot of cool stuff. Anyway, this tutorial is just considered a test. I'm just trying to test everything, test my microphone, test how to stream, just so I can be able to efficiently just teach you guys all these cool stuff. Like, it's amazing. Now let's go back to Windows. Okay, now Windows is also complaining that it can't get an IP address. Oh man. So what we can also do, we can decide what network range, like what network it takes an IP from by just going to the settings and also just choosing here. So network adapter. See, this is VMnet 3. We don't even have VMnet 3 set up. So what we can do is we can also select VMnet 1, so you can get, you know, the .18. Remember the .18 network that we just saw? Yes. If we do that and then click OK over here and refresh, Windows should also be getting an IP address in the network, you know, in a .18 network. See, I have no idea what I was doing the last time I worked on this lab, so that's why everything was just so out of place. Okay, Windows is just doing what we all know it does every single time. It takes a long time to just to get things done. It's not fast like Linux. Okay, you know what? New into switch apps. It's very easy. What we can do is let's just simply check over here. Okay. Ethernet. That two manual? I have an idea. How about if we try to just assign it in the .18 network that we talked about, remember? And then this one is gonna be .18, of course. That one. .8. Oh my god. .18. .1. And then save it. See if it's gonna be able to. Okay. You mean hello PC? Yes. Hello. And technically, let me just double check that I didn't make a mistake. No, don't worry about all this. Let's just check the internet connection real quick. Internet, okay. Let's go back to settings and so network. We have VMnet 1 and VMnet 1 is VMnet 1, VMnet 1, VMnet 1. Let's quickly check over here. But guys, if you are currently watching this and you have no idea what's going on, don't worry. I'm currently just checking an old lab that I used to work with like a long time ago. So I'm currently just testing all these to see what's going on, and we will be doing all this together. I promise. If you are currently watching and have no idea what's going on, don't worry. I got you. Okay, VMnet 1 is the .18. Okay, oh, .18.0. Okay, cool, perfect. Cool. So .18, so I was right, that's 18. So if Windows is a VMnet 1, so technically it should be getting an IP address from this network adapter, .18 as well. Connected. Not. Let's try not. You know what? I think with Windows you have to restart it. Yeah, we'll have to restart this one. Unfortunately, it doesn't automatically restart. Guess yes. It doesn't automatically just check again like what Kali Linux was doing. Okay, while this is restarting, we're gonna go back to Kali Linux, and this is our terminal. We're gonna be living in this terminal, just so you guys know. What we're gonna do is so this is a browser Firefox, and you can just go anywhere. So every time you first open the browser in Kali Linux, this is the default page. You know, Kali Linux is a website that it defaults to, and then now if you want to go to YouTube, you can do this and just use it like you would any browser. Very, very easy. Man, I love Home Labs, man, because it just allows you to just build things, break things, and there's no consequences. This is your opportunity. Building a lab is your opportunity to just mess everything around, figure out things, figure things out by destroying them and rebuilding them back up without consequences. If you get hired in an IT company and you try that, you probably get fired the first minute, the first time you destroy something, you're definitely gonna get fired. So if you really want to get into IT and want to get that experience before you actually go work in someone's company, I suggest you just build yourself a home lab and where everything is virtual, and you just mess around with every single thing. Get a lot of experience, and as soon as you get hired for the IT job, you get there and you impress them. It's that simple, easy money. This is pfSense, and that's a firewall. That's like an open source, the most reputable open source software, firewall software that we're gonna be learning as well. So, okay, this did not connect. Let's see. Sometimes all you just need to do is refresh it, and that's it. Because let's just test that we have internet, and by pinging Google, ping network unreachable. We actually don't have connection to the internet because of some firewall, probably some firewall issue. That's the reason why. Okay. You know what? Never mind. We will just rebuild this whole entire lab and understand what is going on together. That way, it will make sense to you guys. I'm not gonna waste your time with this lab. Now, security onion. Don't worry about it. You wanna get into IT and cybersecurity. This is your best friend to get experience. Yep. This is it. You know what? I think this was a long enough overview on this old home lab here that I was working on. So anyway, this video was supposed to just be a test. Really, it's just me just trying to test my setup and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming now because it looks like I have a guest here.